Hey guys, welcome to another session of Stock Sniper Trading. I'm Dave, my partner's Ron. You saw him last night doing the forecasts, all right? You can see on the chart right now we just have XAU gold on the 5 minute, okay? So hopefully everyone's having a good start to the week. Guys, just obviously check the description. This is not a signal, I guess you could say channel, buy or sell, whatever you may call it. We're here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis, all right? So for everyone having questions, if you're not a financial advisor or you're new or whatever, you know what I mean, make sure to consult with one just so you understand the rules, how it works, and the risk that's involved. All right. So with that being said, guys, it's 7:15. Let's get down to charting gold and GBP USD on the day. We're going to go top down on gold to start with. Okay. So look at gold. If you remember, we were trading last week, all right? Remember, we were trading roughly, this was the last week's candle here. Tried to push down, price pushed back up because the overall trend is bullish, all right? Remember that last week, okay? So we're now starting to continue in the trend. There's still a good amount of time left on the daily, obviously. If you're a swing trader, you're looking good if you got anywhere from down here. So what I want to do is quickly remove the 9 EMA, and we're just going to chart freehand using the 200. Okay, so you can see clear as day. Let's dive in. We have some resistance right here. Okay, you can see it clear as day. Price is coming up in here and it's starting to push back down. All right, so if you guys watched last night forecast, there's a lot of opportunity for gold to retrace but also to push higher. All right, you can see there's a nice trend forming. This wick is now closing higher than this bottom wick right here, and you can see that there's a lot of buyers trying to push it up, a lot of volume. All right, so I want to make sure to grab this area right here in terms of demand. And obviously we can gather some lower support and supply if it starts to break here. Okay, so just get the coloring changed up for you, and you can see now how it's trapped on the daily. All right, we're going to use yellow for the horizontal raise for daily, 4-hour, and hourly support and resistance. Okay, and then we're going to break it down and use probably I like baby blue. Red was a little bit too much last week, but baby blue is going to be nice. I think we'll change it up this week. So that's going to be anywhere between hourly and below. Okay, so from daily, we're dropping now down to the 4-hour, and here's what we're working in. Guys, what are your spreads on gold like right now? Okay, what are your spreads like on gold? Okay, we got some couple pips. Okay, 0.1. You can see, guys, down here, price dipped in demand and pushed back up. Okay, so see how the bodies closed horizontal to each other? All right, and then this candle opened up, ignited. A little bit of a bottom wick here, so it wasn't as specifically an ignited candle. Price tried to dip down a little bit, then they found some nice support. Buyers accumulated and then distributed, pushing back up to the demand. Okay, so don't want to have too many lines going across your charts, guys. Our main goal is to trap these specific areas. All right, so let's go supply daily. All right, and we can update this as we go. Demand daily. Okay, so check it out, guys. This is what we're working in like this. Okay, this is gold on the 4-hour. All right, now we're going to drop to the hourly. All right, you can see hourly's holding nice area right here. Okay, they tried to push down, holding support. That's when you get the push back up, and finally some rejection similar to and close to the supply area, but not as high as this previous structure right here, engulfing candlestick. Okay, that's the one I wanted to get right there. Guys, sorry if my voice is a little bit graspy. It's snowing here. Okay, it's snowing here in Canada, and getting a little bit of a cold. Okay, so sorry if you can't hear me, all right, as well as I normally would talk, but that's just the only reason. Okay, Tighten it up a little bit. Good to go. So let's drop it now down to the 30-minute. Okay. Really simple yet effective trapping gap. Okay. We have some resistance here. I'm going to drop it now down to baby blue, which is, like I mentioned to you, lower time frame. I'm looking at getting the body, the wick. Okay, wicks are nice. Wicks are last place price has been. If you'd like to, you can use bodies, but wicks, I like trading wicks. Okay, you can see that if price starts to break here, we have some nice little consolidative structure before making its next move. All right, so let's drop it now down to the 15. Just doing a quick top-down analysis, not too much in terms of on the chart. You can see this hourly support is broken now down into many 15-minute candles before bouncing right off the 200, around the 200, but acting as a support right here. Okay. Okay, so we got about 8 minutes, under 8 minutes left here. You can watch gold 100%. We're going to drop down to the 10 minutes. All right, we can just basically get some charting based on that. And guys, remember it is Monday. Okay, we'll go over some. We'll go over the news really quickly for you as well. That way you can see what's going on in terms of what kind of news we have forming today. All right. Okay, so the reason why I'm grabbing this area right here, you can see right across the board that it was acting as previous resistance. Okay. All right. So gold at 7 has made a double top here, top, and now we're getting some selling pressure starting to form. About 7 minutes left, so let's drop it now down to the 5-minute, and we can get into looking at trading our 5-minute time frame. Okay. So clear as day, you can see double top here. This price opened up lower than this previous structure. That's why you're getting that 3-bar play. Nice little sell off. Okay. All right. So our key goal right now is, if you'd like to, you can start to see that price is, they're starting to have structure here. Okay. In terms of buyers, every time they come around here, it's holding support, engulfing, and you have your continued motion. But now you can see that price is retracing, making the full pullback retracement to previous structure, and now we look like we might go bearish. Okay, but let's just watch. We want to watch price, we want to watch structure. All right, that's key when actually doing your charting, especially these bottom wicks. Okay, they show you last place price has been. I know it's in previous structure, but price, like I said, will obviously be drawn to wicks. You can see how previous they tried to drop it down here, and then 3-bar play filled this overall wick, and then it had a continuation. All right, so let's just watch and see. We know from last week, that anytime around the 200 exponential moving average, we have a little bit of indecision. Okay, a little bit of indecision. So let's watch and see how this is going to play out. We want to make sure that we're not over leveraging, we're not entering beforehand. It's about 7:25 almost. You have 33 seconds. So let's wait and see if we're going to get our continued drop with the 3-bar play, or if it's going to be actually maybe a reversal going in the bullish direction. Okay. So give us 1 second here. Okay, we're going to watch how this candle closes and the next one opens up. All right. Does everyone have their coffee ready? Everyone getting good for the day? Okay, so here's your current. It's going to start to close now, and you're going to see a new candle starting to form. All right. Anywhere it's been in this area, you can see it's trapped. This is a trap right here. All right. Body to body, it should be white. Okay, you can see pushed, consolidated. Now we had a continuation. All right, you can see now that this price, when you drop in here, it's not consolidating a good structure. All right, but what it's coming down to is a nice area where price has been, where buyers have just basically accumulated. Okay, nice double top here. Now we're waiting for the overall move direction to the bull side or to the bearish side right here. Okay. So If it's starting to sell, I'm only looking for selling opportunities when we put on the 9. I don't think it's going to be, there it is, it's below. Okay, I'm only looking for these types of things when we're starting to break down to the downside. Okay, we need to break the 200. Okay, retest it, and then we're going to have our continuation. Okay, so remember, price has to break below this 200 and hold. Okay, that's the case. We have a large bullish volume candle filled to basically fill. Okay, if price now, if price, okay, is going to hold, you can see people will have pending orders sitting here, anywhere between 1861. All right, we now need it to break above here. Okay, retest this 9 EMA, and then to have a continuation. All right, two opportunities that are showing both buying and selling movements based on gold on the 5 minute from doing a top down. All right, where are the targets? All right, if gold is going to push to the upside, okay, it's going to go bullish. All right, have a nice little target set for 1-to-1 initially, and then if it starts to break, you can have it maybe filling this overall next bearish candle. All right, looking for maybe a 1-to-2, 2-to-1, however you call it, before making its overall next move. Okay, and the same goes with if it goes bearish. All right, if a short position happens, this should be a little bit lower, anywhere around 1861, and that's the thing where you guys got to watch price. Okay, when I have these on there, right, you're not just entering in beforehand, you're actually watching price, you're watching candlesticks, you're watching live price action before making overall any kind of next move. All right, if that's the case, you can see right here this volume filled candle, we have it right at the top wick, which is where I have the overall first TP is. That was a push, and then it was a rejection area right here, so that would be overall first TP. Okay, so two different areas, guys, that potentially gold can make, but we got to get out of this consolidative structure area. You can see right here for making overall any kind of next move. All right, and where I'm using this and where I'm getting this from is just this area right here. Okay, you can see it clear as day, consolidative structure. Okay, guys, so we now have gold. I'm going to just set some alarms here. It's Monday. Okay, so Monday is kind of a continuation from Friday. You know, there's been head fake moves, but there's also been really nice moves coming on Monday as well. So watching price is the overall key determining factor in what actually is going to happen. So once we add our alerts here, I'm going to flip over and watch GBP USD. Okay, my man Jacob, if you want to watch in the group chat with the guys, okay, if you want to watch gold, see what's going to happen here. All right, and then I have Rampton. Okay, I want you to watch the GBP USD once I'm done my top down analysis. Okay, so here, guys, we're going to erase, we're going to go to the daily, and we're going to see what's going on with GBP USD. All right, US 30 will come later on in the call, guys. Okay, US 30 will come later on in the call, and it's only got to be done if the likes are there and the channel is being interacted with. Okay, if not, I'll just update the group that is with us right now on Zoom, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let's gather some demand. Okay, you can see that prices came down here, made a bounce. This wick actually opened up below this current wick right here, so it did continue to make a low. All right, but you can see that price made a bounce, and now you can see the volume in terms of push is not getting as high as it could be. Okay, getting a little bit of resistance here, and we're currently stuck at these two wicks in bodies, which is around September 29th. Okay, on the daily. This is GU on the daily, remember that. Okay, so where I see key areas is obviously up here. Okay, but we don't need to gather too much in terms of the wicks, the high wick. Okay, we can just do that actually with the horizontal ray. And then we can go from there. Okay, this is GBP USD. GU is at a critical point, everyone, where it can continue to sell off, or it could find a nice little push here, start to fill this wick, and then start to rise. All right, we haven't even looked at RSI, haven't looked at pretty much anything. Pretty much what we're going to be doing is just watching price like I was telling you. Okay. All right, so I have this good. I need to break down this bearish candle right there. Okay, so let's go to the 4 hour. There we go. That's what I wanted to see right there. And guys, if you'd like to, you can rise this up here, and you can use, like I said, the overall horizontal ray as a supply area. You can see that price tried to make a high engulfing candle, which led to this overall downtrend. Now we're currently getting resisted at the previous, like I mentioned to you, September 20. Sorry, this is November 5th. Okay, so what we want to do for now is add some key areas where the sellers are starting to sit. Okay, and now the only reason why I'm drawing this here, okay, is because price is pushing up. You can see they're finding some support here, but this is heavy resistance area right here on GU. Okay, heavy. They're trying to push, but there's no more momentum. All right, it's still holding good support, so it's looking pretty good so far. If you'd like to, you can add another little demand area right here, so we can trade within this specific area. Okay, you'll see when we get on the lower time frame, and if we start to break, we can start to rise to a high wick right here, roughly 3461820 area. Okay, and then obviously we have the next current body close, which will be a next potential TP on GU if it goes bullish. Okay, so let's now check on the hourly. All right, clear as day. Just letting you see GBP before we make any kind of moves here. All right, for any kind of top downs, continuations. Just want to show you guys where we're currently trading at, where we have been before, and the opportunities that we have if we continue. All right, look at this right here. Bearish, price tried to push up. Sellers were too powerful and they pushed it all the way back down. Okay, so I like that area right here. I know there's a lot of sellers sitting there at around 34755. Okay, and then same if we start to get down in here, you can see clear as day that price pushed, held some support here, tried to push all the way up, closed back down, big FU candle, right? Then you had the overall continuation, almost filling this wick, almost filling this wick. Okay. Now what we want to do is go to the 30 minutes. Okay, as I've already done gold, we'll flip back to gold in a second. All right. Okay, remember now we have to go lower time frame. We're looking at roughly 34282 to 85 area. Okay, that's where our next area of key support is. The current bearish candle it was rejected at the 200. Okay, it was rejected, and but it held support. There's a huge volume based candle right here. Okay, so we just have to keep that in mind. The GU is trying to push past the supply, and you can see that it is within the 200 mark where it's currently getting rejected. Okay. Okay. So supply demand areas, that's what we're working in with right now, looking for the overall continuations. Okay, so just want to see here 1 second. I think that's the top wick that I have, so I'm just gonna look right there. That's perfect, and then the bottom wick is there. Okay, so we're good, guys. The reason why I'm looking at just touching this up is, look, I have the bottom wick at the bottom of this demand area at this wick, and then I have the top pretty much here. We had price bounce in and bounce out. Okay, nice little dip for the overall continuation. Okay, so let's drop it now down to the 10 minute. All right, Guys, I go a little slower so you guys can see the areas. If you don't know these horizontal rays or anything like that, make sure you just check out on the right hand side, okay? And if you're still unfamiliar, just look to the left, okay? Price, you know what I mean, shows a lot of instruments in terms of support, resistance, supply, demand. If you just look to your left, okay? So then we have now our 5-minute time frame, okay? Pushing, a little bit of a spinning top candle here, closed indecision, then sellers took over, and now we're walking our way down. All right, guys, we're making another boot camp for either January, okay, end of January, or potentially beginning of March, okay, but most likely end of Jan, leading into February. Okay, that's going to be another one of our boot camps, which is going to be just a little bit more advanced content. The one we did this was really good for introduction traders, okay, new guys, but we're going to do some more advanced strategies. Okay. Okay, guys, so this is GU now on the 5-minute. All right, so about 2 minutes left here. We're approaching 737. You can still see that we're selling off right here. Let's add on this 9MA. Okay, you can see that it's starting to curl below, so let's wait and see what's going to happen on the overall structure with the 200 moving average. Okay, so go flip back to gold. If price is going to hold here, guys, the only areas I'm looking for buying opportunities is if it starts to break here. Okay, we are in potential reverse sells, okay, coming down to the 200, so I'm waiting for it to get to here. If you guys are in overall sells originally, okay, if you guys are in sells here, understand that, have a nice tight stop loss, look for it to go to the overall 200. Okay, we didn't get that, but if you're in already from the supply, this is what you're looking like potentially doing, moving your stop loss to break even as soon as it possibly gets 5, 10, 15 pips in profit. Okay, so we need a push. Okay, you can see the reason why I'm waiting for price. Look at all this resistance area right here, okay, hovering around this 200. Maybe overall continuation down to at 200. Okay, tighten this up here, make it more. And then if price starts to come here and holds, you're looking for a continuation in the bullish direction on GBP USD. Okay, so let's watch and see. Let's watch and see. I want to make sure that we are continually breaking. I'm going to extend this 200 EMA. Okay, I'm going to add an alert on it, and then I'm also going to start to add an alert at this horizontal ray up here. Okay, so right now where we're finishing up the top down, price is currently fluctuating around 34283. Okay, it's trying to break here, going from a supply to demand area. This is the key right here. If it starts to break, guys, if it starts to break, you got to watch. There's a lot of volume coming into a sell right now. Okay, but how far will it go? That's the key thing that we need to watch. How far, if this breaks, will it go? We have here, and then we have that 200. You can see consolidative structure. All right, so let's check out gold. Okay, see how we're working on gold. Okay, remember we talked about hovering around that 200 EMA. Don't enter in yet, guys. Wait for the retest. Okay, that's your first impulse candle. See how it went down, now it shot back up. All right, gathered some accumulation right off the 200 before moving. Remember the overall, this is actually almost a triple top here. Okay, there's a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Okay, but also if you're just looking, if you take this out of the picture, if we start to scroll out here, okay, you can see top, neckline right here. Okay, price is starting to break down. That's why you have this consolidative trap looking over to the left. Okay, but it's starting to now retest the moving average. It's starting to retest the overall neckline. So give gold a little bit of time, guys. 740, you know what I mean? 745, 8 o'clock, we're going to get the new hourly candle open up, looking for some potential next big moves, okay? Okay, about 3 minutes left. And guys, it's very important to make sure you check your news. Okay, we haven't really looked today too much. Okay, you can see what we're working with right here. Look at November. Okay, November 15th. Okay, halfway through the month already. We had Euro news at 5, and now we have some USD orange folder, Empire State Manufacturing Index. Okay, so let's take a look at how this will impact. So it's a leading indicator in economic health. Businesses react quickly to market conditions and change in their future sentiment can be early signal of future economic activity such as spending, hiring, and investment. It's also called the New York Manufacturing Index. Okay, you can see that as of late, it was red when it closed in October. September was green, red, green. So they fluctuated on and off. So if you're looking for a forecast, you could see based on this pattern that price may be going green, but you never know because of the economy. There's a lot of stuff that's going on right now in terms of basically coronavirus is coming back into play. There's a lot of different things that will affect the market in terms of what we have knowing it as of right now. Okay, so you can see that gold made a nice little bounce here. We talked about this. Okay, nice consolidative structure. I am not moving this at all, guys, so just make sure you understand that price can go a little bit bullish and then retrace continuous. Okay, because price is, as of 7, it is looking bearish. Okay, so we got to draw some key points here just for you guys. I'll move this over here. Perfect, guys. Okay. So key points on gold. Okay, gold is 10-15 pips as always. Okay, gold is bullish on daily. Once you've hit maybe 10 to 15, guys, move your stop loss to break even. You can do a trailing stop. All right, there's a lot of different things you can do when you start to get price into the overall goal areas that you have set. All right. Okay, about 20 seconds left. Let's watch how this is going to start to close. We have our two areas ready to bounce out of. All right. Just checking the group, guys. Just checking the overall chat right now. Do you know what's going on? Guys, where's everyone from so far? Where's everyone from in the channel? Argentina, South Africa, Pakistan looking good. LA, Milwaukee we got, Manila. Amazing, guys. So what's everyone doing up on this Monday morning? Everyone wants to make some pips. Okay, so about 4 minutes left. You can see the current candle. They pushed it. It's above that 9 moving average so far. It's in free man's land right now, I find. Okay, price can still make a retestment on this overall trap, and which would be the overall moving average. There you go. See, they're retesting it like we just talked. Uruguay, Philippines, New Jersey, South Africa. Amazing, guys. Okay, so you can see what's happening right now on gold. Similar structure. Okay, price came up, made a bounce. You can see, and now we're looking at the overall next big moves. Okay, about 2 minutes left we have here. Okay, 2 minutes left. Okay, it's not moving too volumized yet. There we go, guys. You can start to see. Okay, so look at gold. All right, let's now check out GU. We're not getting that overall nice little push here just to the upside just yet. A little slower today, guys. Not too sure why. Okay, look at GU. Okay, look at GBP/USD. If it forms here, remember we talked about this bounce. Okay, looking for the overall fill this bottom wick, or sorry, the top wick right here. Let's watch and see. GU was bearish coming out of here. GU was bearish coming out of this structure right here because it's supply, guys. If it holds, look at what I've just been telling you. If it holds 34283, okay, it's going to hold, right? If it breaks here, then it's a continuation of bearish drop. All right, so there's not much that you can say in terms of prediction. You have to follow price. Okay, let's watch GU. Okay, not getting much movement. You might get a trap right here. You can see that price is trying to push, getting a little bit of resistance from top wick. Okay, we have that 200 being supported right down here. We're far away from it. The 9, it's kind of consolidating right around it right now with still 32 seconds left. Okay, so let's check out gold again, and then we'll switch over right after 8 till about 8:15. So guys, check this out. Okay, for the people who are asking me about gold being bearish, you guys have to understand that gold was bearish. Look, that's clear as day. Remember how I told you in this consolidative structure right here? Look what happened previous. You guys got to watch this. Look, previous structure pushed in, now we held bullish. Okay, same thing is happening, but we're coming from the bearish direction now, getting a short-term retracement. Now we're going to wait and see if price is going to hold this overall 9, okay, hold above the 200, or if it's going to start to fall right through 1861.078. Okay, guys, so just checking it out, making sure checking all these comments in here. So guys, we might do How many guys want to see US oil? How many guys want to see an oil? I'm only going to stick to 4 charts, guys. So if I do oil, you're not getting either NASDAQ or US 30. One of the two. Okay? You guys got to choose, and that's how it's going to go. It's too hard to chart 4 charts and be consistent. You guys need to understand that I'm also doing alerts to guys. I'm doing a bunch of different things. Okay, so there's G gold. So remember, okay, so if you're looking at gold, all right, 851, okay, 851, there's the push. Sorry, my bad, 751. We're looking at closing at the 8 a.m. candles. That's the new hourly candle, guys. So the first TP, okay, we hit bullish, all right. Now we're running to the next TP, okay. It's following the exact procedure, exactly what we talked about. At 1863, guys, look at taking some partials. Look at taking some partials. Price, the last time you want is to start to work back down. What you're looking at right now is 10 pips currently on gold. Okay? 10 pips currently on gold from 1862.22. All right? Okay, so you can see a little bit of resistance push down here. A little bit of resistance push down. Okay, check it out. See? Remember, push right before the 8. Last thing you want to do is have a liquidity grab and push back down. It ran 10 pips. Okay, so 10 pips, 15 pips, move your stop loss to break even. Okay? So let's check this out in the 15-minute, how we're starting to form. Okay? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay? Look at price trying to retrace back up. It's getting rejected and held below that 9 exponential currently. There's still 6 minutes left on the 15-minute candle, but look at how it's closing. Do you see how it's top wick right here and we have bottom wick? It's indecision right now. It's at a key area. You can see bouncing and then getting resisted right at this previous consolidative structure. All right. So let's check out GU for a sec. Okay, look at GBPUSD, guys. Look at GU. All right. Trying to break that 34349. Personally, guys, if it doesn't break above here before 8, like you're looking at 754 here. Okay. 8 a.m. You can have a nice little reversal starting to happen. It always happens on the new hourly candle. Okay, so just if you're not in anything yet and you're watching this, don't worry. Okay, we'll look at getting a couple more good ideas entered, especially on maybe some indices and stuff like that for the group. Okay, but for now, just remember, sit back, sit tight. There's about 5 minutes left before that 8 a.m. candle arises, and you can tell it's going to open up right at this area right here. Okay, so just give me a second here. Okay, new candle. This is the 755. Getting rejected right away. Okay. Okay, so that's why you see 343, roughly 50. If we just upped it 1, like the coordinates, you can see 50, and you're good to go. Okay, so nice consolidative trap, and obviously if we break down here too. So the GU is actually looking pretty nice right now. Okay, in terms of what we could get out of GU, it's going to break out of here either way. Okay, It's on the 5-minute. It's going to push, okay, or it's going to get rejected here like it currently did, and it's going to pull back down. Okay, guys, this is GBP USD on the 5-minute. All right, GBP USD on the 5-minute. Okay, 3 minutes left here. Okay. Okay, so not much movement on GU, so kind of just patiently waiting there. All right, let's check out gold again. Okay, guys, there's gold. Perfect. Nice continuation of movement on gold right before 8. Okay, so 757. All right, got in a nice move. Dipped down, found some area for nice buying opportunities. The only reason why we looked at that, guys, is because look, previous structure, right? Previous structure. Okay, pushed, pulled. We even had a bottom wick out before it happened. The same thing kind of happened right here. Head fake for making its overall next move. Okay, so gold is looking nice, guys. Gold is very bullish here. This trade, okay, from 1862, right there, you're looking at almost 20 pips. Okay, 20 pips, and it continued to run. The overall target is going to be up here now. Okay. Guys, we got hit on pretty hard for snow here, so hopefully nothing's too much lagging in terms of the stream. Okay, there's a GU, guys. If you're in gold, take the trade, guys. Take the trade. It's looking pretty nice right now. But last thing you want to happen is 8 a.m. to happen and it reverse. Okay, for real. It's looking pretty nice so far, so don't give it away. Okay, look at GU now. Look at GU, what we have forming. I believe that if GU is going to continue bullish before and a continuation after 8, we have this area right here. Okay, look for GU now. Okay, gold hit. Gold was a nice move. We have GU starting to push. Okay. Guys, you see gold is pushing down now. There we okay, look at that massive move. Gold is bullish, guys. Oof. Okay, so gold just hit that 1864, so you're looking at maybe 20, 23, 24 pips. Okay, guys, this trade is now done. If it continues to rush, it's that's good for it. But now we need to watch what the overall next big moves are going to happen. Okay, we have 1 minute, or sorry, 1 second until 8 a.m. Okay, you can see they're getting some resistance here. See what I mean? The hourly candle started to fold. Let's see if it's going to hold 1862 or retrace. That's why I told you guys start to take some of this. All right, made 20, 25 pips. Sorry, not 25, but around maybe 20 plus. Okay, and then it started to retrace hard and fast. Okay. Okay, so look at the retracement here, guys. A lot of top wick. All right, understand that gold can start to retrace back down. Let's just wait and see. let's check out GU. Looks like everything is trying to go bullish. Okay, look at GBP USD right now. See, nice little head fake. So this is a key point on GBP and for any kind of trade. Okay, so you see how you had an impulse candle here. Okay, impulse candles are basically liquidity grabs, and then they're going to have the continuation. GU does like to fill wicks. Okay, on any kind of pair trade. Okay, 15 to 20 pips is your normal stop loss. You can see I don't have anything here. I don't know what account you're trading. Okay, I don't know what you're trading. All right, so just remember 15 pips, 2% of your account is basically all you want to do. All right. Okay, so let's check out gold again to finish it off. GU is not really having much movement. Gold is filling. Okay, gold is filling to the upside, looking very nice. This is higher time support, guys, and resistance. Okay, the yellow, remember that? So we want to make sure that we realize that we're coming to an area that if it pushes through here, you're going to start to see maybe a 5-10 pip breakout. Okay. In terms of structure we have here, we got to go back on the 15-minute. Okay, you can see clear as day is where it rejected, but we're looking now at the wicks. Okay, so we have a nice little wick opportunity there, and then anytime it gets in this area, it's also wick down. Okay, so let's just move this over here. Okay, so forming a little bit of resistance. Remember we talked about this. Okay, forming an indecision candle. It just did, like, it was forming a spinning top, and now you can see the volume is starting to get to the high side of the wick. Okay, the upside, which is bullish momentum. So that's why you're getting to your push. It's indecisive right now, guys. There's only about 1:30. Okay, you can start to see that price is it's indecisive. Okay, indecisive. I thought you were having a focused silent moment, didn't realize the sound was muted past 10 minutes. My mic was not muted at all, guys. No mic mutation. Maybe your computer is just really delayed. Not too sure, but we're good to go here, okay? Okay, so there's GU. There's GU, all right? There's GBP USD, okay? Okay, guys, give me 1 second here. Okay, let's watch GU. "19 seconds, guys. 19 seconds. So this move right here we have, okay? If we're looking at here, I'll show you the overall targets. It's about 8 pips, 8-9 pips, okay? From this move to here, which will be maybe forming the other double top, okay? If it starts to sell off, we're starting to break below that 9 moving average, and we're looking for the sell off here. push the resistance. Okay, it seems like everything is bullish right now, guys. Let's check this out. There we go. Look at gold, guys. Look at the gold move. Boom. Look at this. Juicy right here. Okay. So push right through higher time frame resistance, you can see. But now it needs to close here, okay? Just because it made a push, now it needs to close. The overall next target is basically breaking the high, 1865.4. You're looking at 1865.3, okay? If you're looking at now, guys, you're chasing it. You're chasing now. Now is not the time. Now is not the time to be buying. All right, it's up to you whether you want to risk everything, but now is not the time. Okay, 2 minutes left. Gold is still pumping. Gold is still pumping, guys. Okay, about a minute and 30 here. Okay, let's check out GU for now, okay? Okay, there's the start of GU, guys. The start of GU. We need to start to get a nice little push. We need more volume pumping in here, okay? Need more volume pumping in. Not much is happening right now, about 40 seconds left. Okay, not much. That's not moving, guys. I'd rather check out gold, which is moving. We know the target, guys. We know 34439. Okay. There's just not much volume yet. Okay, it's about 809, about 815, guys. I'll switch over and chart oil. Okay. Guys, some people are collecting 30 pips right here. Guys, if you collected that, put it in the channel, put it in the chat, whatever you did, okay? Gold is still running. Look at this, guys. Wow. Push, push, push. push, 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 guys. Incredible. Look at this. Whew. For all the sellers, you're getting wrecked, guys. You should have closed 10 pips. I'm taking a picture of this right now. One sec, guys. Sorry about that. Let me get the chart going in here. $40 pips in the runner. Absolutely, man. One second, guys. Okay, about 3 minutes left. Okay, 1 second here. Let's switch over to see GU now. Okay, it's about 8:12, guys. I said 8:15 we're going to start doing oil. Okay, everyone's saying GU's pushing. Okay, let's check out GBP. Oh, look at gold, guys. Look at gold. Wow. Okay, remember I told you, as soon as it broke above or below this key area of resistance, look at this, it's starting to push. It's going right into that supply area, guys. Right into daily supply. All right. Let's see GU now. Really quickly, guys. We'll go back to gold. GU is attempting, look at this, guys. GU is attempting to go, but that wick into supply, okay? You got to make sure that we're going to have the continuation here. We got a nice stop loss here, okay? It's still looking positive, but look at this wick. I just don't like this big wick right here, okay? About 1 minute and 50 seconds. We're looking for the overall continuation, right? So that's only on the 5 minute. Let's look at it now on the 15. Okay, that's why you're getting a little bit of push down here. Okay, 3 times rejected, 4, 5. Okay, now let's see if we're going to have that continuation. It's steadily pushing up. There's a lot of volume-based candles here. Okay, a lot of volume-based candles on the 15 minute on GBP/USD. So we got to follow price. If it starts to come back down here, guys, maybe about 5, 10, 15 pips, depending on your stop loss, we'll wait and see. Maybe exit it and then switch and flip over into a sell. Okay, but we got to watch price. Got to watch price. Gold broke. Guys, we'll come back to GU. Okay, we'll focus on gold. That's why focusing on one. Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. Whoo! Guys, it's running. It all started right here. Bullish engulfing candlestick. Engulfing candlestick, same structure as this engulfing pattern happened. Okay, this one just made higher highs than all of this previous structure. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at gold run, guys. Look at it run. Look at it run, guys. Okay, about 8 seconds. There we go. Okay, guys, now you got to expect some kind of retracement on gold, okay? Like some kind of retracement. This thing is a parabolic move, okay? You can see the sellers are heavily involved in there, all right? 8:15, okay? I'm going to switch over and chart oil, okay? We're in a daily supply zone, okay? So we got to expect some kind of flip, Okay, if it doesn't, this thing is just going to continue to go bullish, guys. You can see where we're at. Look at all this previous wick right here. Okay, this is on the 15-minute. The high is 1868.7. All right, so that's right up here. Okay, which is putting the we'll set the supply right on it on the 15. Okay. Okay, 3 minutes and 41 seconds. You can see it starting to get a little bit of a push down here. Gold is attempting the previous wicks high on the 15-minute. Let's see if it's going to get a push. You got to expect some. Oh, look at this, guys. That's what I wanted to see. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see before I switch over to GU if it's what it's going to do with these wicks right here. Okay. That's the trade, guys. Now we're still running. Okay, look at this. I wanted to see them break previous wick, and they have, guys. Now listen, this trade is totally yours. Whatever you want to do with it, we're going to go over and chart some other things. This is a beast of a trade right here, okay? Like for real. It's still going. Gold is very bullish here. Got to expect some kind of a retracement eventually, but we'll watch and see. That's why you don't focus on RSI, guys. RSI has zero. Oh my goodness, look at this. See how that just pumped? Okay. So guys, remember, put your stop loss to break even. If you guys really want to know how many pips this is what we're doing, guys. Free technicals. That thing is 60 plus pips. Okay. Now look at this. You're going to have some selling pressure starting to come in. Okay. That's why I'm telling you, get out of this trade beforehand. You were up almost 50, 60 pips. Let's watch and see. Exit this trade, guys. Now you're working right here. We got the overall push. Now we're going to wait and see what the next big moves are. Okay, so let's check out GU. GU slowly rising, guys. Slowly. You can look at the top wicks though. We had the right move, but it's just there's too many top wicks. Okay, so whether you're doing this, if you're in this or not, guys, like I said, you're maybe up 2-3 pips minus your spreading commission, maybe one. Last thing you want to happen is this supply to take over. I was looking for the overall this right here, the ignited candles, the bullish momentum. There was some push out of demand right here. Okay, you can start to see nice little move here, and I thought the overall, because we started to get some nice pushes here, that price can start to break through, maybe not form a double top, and then have a continuation. But again, you're looking at maybe some pullback action before having that overall move. GU's not moving the greatest today. Okay, it's still only 819. Okay, so it can still move, but let's just watch and see what's going to happen in terms of GU. All right, so I'm just going to set a nice little area right here, and then we're going to head over and chart. There we go. Perfect. And then same with down here. And then I'm going to head over and start. You guys want US oil or UK oil? You guys want US oil or UK oil? Which one are you guys thinking? Okay, look at US oil right now. Okay, so we'll go US oil. Check out what we got going on here, guys. 1 second. There we go. 226 likes, guys. Okay, I'm just going to stick with gold, and I'm going to stick with GU for now. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. That's not very nice, guys. There's about 400, 700 people here. Okay, we're just going to stick with gold and GU for now. Okay, until someone else wants to bump up the likes, show us some support here. Okay, look at gold. Remember I told you guys. Remember I told you. Okay, get that reversal starting to happen here. Get that reversal starting to happen. Exit out. Remember I talked to you about the 9 EMA. Okay, it's now acting as support here. Now acting as support. Okay, so look, now made a retracement here, finding some support around that 9 EMA. Okay. Okay, and then we'll check out GU. See what I mean, guys? So with GU, I remember I was telling you, mentioning it's key area, but I thought we'd have a little more momentum. Okay, not much movement here. It can still go bullish, guys. Remember your stop loss. I don't know what your stop loss is. Okay, if you're having a 5 pip, 20 pip, 20 pip. Okay, so make sure you're understanding that you know, when you're starting to take these, to have a little bit of a breather. Okay, GU can still go bullish. It's pretty heavily oversold on higher time frame. Okay, so let's just see what's going on with GU. Guys, if you want UK oil done, smash it up to 300 likes. Okay, 300 likes will get your UK oil, or sorry, US oil. Guys, if you miss that gold move, leave it alone for now. You're going to get a retracement, but I'm just going to push right back to the upside. I'm telling you this right now. Okay. How much mental pressure do you go with scalping? Well, if you're going crazy lot sizes, you're going to go nuts. There's no need to go crazy lot sizes, guys. Absolutely not. We have guys in our group who go nano lots, smaller lot sizes, more period in and out. They're the most happiest, less stressful, most successful. When you start working big lots and you watch your account go yin yang and stuff like that, it's going to kill you. It's going to kill you, guys. It's going to kill you in terms of just your mental health. You won't be able to last. That's why 96% of traders fail, because they don't understand proper risk management. Okay. Guys, a pip is a pip. If you can make it on a nano lot, you can make it on a bigger lot. That's the way it is. It's nothing changes, just a decimal point. All right. Guys, oil's pushing nicely, but somehow GU's not. We're just waiting here. Okay, 300, guys. Perfect. 19 dislikes. Okay, so US oil. You guys should have got it like it before. You guys should have got it beforehand. All right, we have US oil on the daily. Guys, if you want to check futures and put them in the chat, go ahead. Okay, I don't have time to doing that. I'm doing 100 different things at once. Okay, oil will be easily to chart here. I can already see it. Okay, so this is daily, guys, on US oil. Oh, I'm going to too much lines here, too much lines, guys. Never chart with your moving averages on. If you want, you can, but it's always nice to just have a blank chart, okay? Always nice to see a blank chart. Okay, you can see clear as day that we're starting to make bearish pressure. Okay, now it's slowly starting to make a downtrend coming around this overall demand area. Okay, you can see by this bottom wick, that's why I'm using the bottom, finding some support. Price is starting to break below that 200 on the 4 hour. Okay, hasn't made much push out of that as of right now. Okay, there we go. See how it's funny, guys. As soon as I draw this on here, it's right around that 200. All right, in terms of the resistance, so price tried to make a break to the upside twice. Okay, now pushing. You can see that RSI is making, or price is making a downtrend, and then our relative strength is making an uptrend here. Okay. Okay, so hourly. Check out what we have forming here. Okay, so some resistance top wicks that I'm looking for. Right there, perfect. Okay, and then we have some buying power coming out of here, short term. All right, let's see what we got working on here. I see some, you guys see it? All this resistance right here, okay? Let's check what this looks like on the 30-minute. Let's look at oil pumped, held some support, massive push. Look where it's getting held up right now, this previous consolidative structure. It's all three bodies, and now this current body is getting held there too, okay? This is higher time frame, so we're bouncing out of zone to zone currently. There is another key rejection spot, it's right here. Okay, you can see it clear as day. This is going to be baby blue, all right, simply because we're underneath the hourly, okay? 8:30 news, guys. 8:30 news we have coming here. I'm not even going to focus on anything else. We're still going to chart this. We made moves on gold. If you guys are in it, you're in it to win it. Or if you're not in it, just wait until it's done, okay? You guys know how long and how much we've been doing this. If you're holding trades through news, guys, you know what I mean? That's your choice. You guys want to switch over and watch all these charts, you got to understand that there's a lot of things to keep in mind, okay? So you can see now 14 minutes left on the 15. I want to break down this candle right here. This is the one I'm looking for currently. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. And then we have our next area of resistance is down here. All right, the top wick. Then we have 5. Look at where we're at, guys. See? 200, okay, doing your top down. It's the same resistance as this previous structure right here. Now they're forming. Let's watch and see what's going to happen on US oil based on the 5-minute. Okay, US oil, it's hard to scalp oil, guys. You see very erratic movements. It can really have the crazy effect on your account. All right, so just remember that oil, you want to use smaller lot sizes. Okay, you don't really want to over leverage based on anything to do with oil. You will not have an account and you will wonder why you don't. Okay, very erratic, very volatile. And guys, the same thing, this top wick right here, okay? I'm looking at that as a key area, okay? in neutral. Want to see what's going to happen based on that, because this can flip. You can see now it's starting to sell off here, right? Price is now getting rejected, but if it holds here and price, this is getting rejected before it closes. Okay, the candle is still going. It's 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Now you can see it's melting down. All right, so if we get a break below here, guys, we're going to have to get into this structure right here. Okay, now do you sell into buying? That's not the greatest thing to do, if you want to risk it and try it yourself. All right, if you want to risk it and try it yourself, you can do so at your will. But me personally, there's a lot of ignited candles, there's a lot of pushing on oil. Okay, so I'm looking anywhere above, breaking above this wick for the continuation, if you want to know the truth. Anywhere in this area right here, anywhere in this area. Okay, and we're looking at getting to roughly this peaks right here. Okay, the overall breaking. If it doesn't, guys, and if it still continues bearish, let's ride bearish. But for right now, this is the area that I believe that US oil, if it starts to hold support here, will bounce back up to before making its next move. Okay, look at where this is. It's heavily extended. That's why you're getting the pullback. Okay, that's why you're getting the pullback on US right now, currently. Okay, so let's just mark this up here, and then we'll go check out GU. We'll go check out gold, and then we'll see what the overall directional movements are going to be. Okay. All right. Looking at setting an alarm right here, and then we'll move on. Okay. 8:30. Okay, look at gold. You can still see it's having some consolidative structure right here. 8:30. There's not much movement happening. Okay, on with that news folder, you didn't have to see much erratic behavior at all. Okay, in fact, there's almost none. All right, you had a push down coming out of a supply area, which was we were already watching it happen. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Sorry about that. Perfect. I think GU went bearish too, guys. I was watching it. Okay, formation and a double top. It did run, it ran into the thing for about 4 pips. Wasn't the best overall move. Okay, but now we have a neckline here, guys. So GU, all right, there is a neckline right here starting to break. We'll get an alarm when this thing hits. Okay, you can see top here, top here. This wick right here did not open up and even get close to this top. So you can still see that price is closing lower. All right, so that's a little indication that this could turn into a double top and possibly continuation, at least back down to the moving average here. Okay. Yeah, RSI is there, guys. It's not broken the 50 line just yet. All right, so when it starts to do it, you can check it out now. So watch RSI. Not like in GU right now, guys. Okay, so we're going to move away from GBPUSD. We're going to focus on gold and US oil. Okay. When we come a little bit closer to the overall about 845 and stuff like that, we can start looking at NASDAQ US 30. Okay. second, guys, just checking out other charts here. Okay, about 8:30, you can see oil try to make a dip down, trying to make maybe a little overall push. Okay, let's watch and see. Okay, a little bit slower moving here. We know overall target is 80.5. Okay, 80.23 is overall entry. So watch here for the overall continuation. We might get an alert based on that. No, we won't. There we go. Yes, we will. Okay, so you can see oil, guys, is just starting to enter. Be careful when you're trading oil, guys. Be careful when you're trading oil. It's got to break with the retest and hold. Okay, it's got to break above here. It's got to retest in this overall consolidation for the continuation. Okay, there's a lot of volume here. A lot of volume. You can see what it's making here, guys. It's starting to shoot at the high here. It's not completely overbought yet. Okay, this is on the 5-minute, remember. Look at the 15-minute. See what we're at, just above the 50. Okay, getting some resistance now. We're going to see if it's going to start to push, or it's going to have maybe a little pull down to start to retest this overall consolidative structure, which will be the 50 line right here before making its next move. Okay, that's what I mean. Oil, you like trading on a higher time frame. Okay, 10, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. You're going to get a little bit of head fake action. Okay, before making its overall next big move. Okay, so let's go check out gold. So there's your continuation on gold, guys. Remember we talked about this? Massive pump coming into some supply here, and now we're looking at maybe making the retracement. How far will it go? Higher time frame support is where the overall target is right now. Okay, 48 seconds left, guys. 48 seconds left. There you go. It's starting to break now. Okay, looking good. So for you guys slicing gold sells, okay, it's looking really nice. Okay, made a push, made a high, now you're starting to sell off. If you guys catch this, or if you caught it, looking very nice. Okay, we were charting other things, all right, but look for it to get the overall goal maybe to the 200, back to this area right here. Okay, if not, it's going to consolidate and hover right around this 1865 mark. This is where it is, this overall area, 1865. Draw it clear as day. Look at where price pushed back up, 1865. Okay, now they tried to push it back up and they closed it below. All right. There's GU. Let's see what we got on GU. GU is also probably selling off. Let's see. There we go, guys. There's the neck. Okay, starting to form. Here's the neckline break on GU, guys. Okay. See if they're going to start to fold. Getting alert central right now. Okay. Go 4 minutes. Okay, so watch GU. Okay, guys, so guys, I'm going to take a 2-second break here. Watch GBP USD. When I come back, we'll chart US 30 or NASDAQ 100. Okay, we're watching US oil as well. You missed the sell if you got it on GU, guys. It's 34283. You can still look for one, but remember, it's you're chasing that little entry right now, and you're chasing it based on your spread and commission. Okay, so that's on the 15-minute time frame here. You can see that every time they get back in this area, you can see it starts to get some consolidation right around the 200. All right, so let's watch GU. Don't worry about it bouncing in and out, guys. It always doesn't just drop right away. Okay, let's watch and see. Okay, so GU flipped, guys. GU flipped. It did not hold below here. Okay, it did not hold below the 34283. You can see it dipped down. I think one of the best things I can do is send you guys a an impulse thing. I think just because some people might be a little bit newer here. Give me one quick second. We have a blog on it. It's very, very good actually. That way you can understand what an impulse candle is. Because there's nothing that me, you, anyone who has a large account can really do about these types of things. Okay, but it's just nice to see. All right, I'm going to drop it in the group here for you guys. Give me one second. GU might range. Yeah, exactly it. There might be some ranging motion on GU. Can we help with that? Not really. I just send a link, guys. Okay, so if you guys want, check it out. It's on Impulse Candles. Okay, it's a good blog. It takes like 2 seconds. Okay, and that'll explain kind of what this is. And the reason why is because it's very similar in terms of a trap we have forming. Okay, so when you're reading that, picture this as the same thing. All right, check it out, and you can see every time they push it out, they push it right back in. Push it out right back in. It's a range. Okay, might be a GBP USD range for making its overall next move. Okay, so check it out, guys. If you have any questions, send us it, and I'll go from there. Okay, so let's check out US oil now. Okay, so there's the rejection. See how it did not push up, guys? There's no clear confirmed trade there. Okay, rejected at the 200, and now it's bouncing at the 9. All right, so there is opportunity for this to go bullish here, for real. You can tell by the big pressure in terms of volume candles that we have here, and you can see the indecision. You can see the indecision basically that is forming. Okay, it's a lot of wicks, a lot of doji candles here. Not really spinning tops. There's not much volume, but this is what you want to stay away from, this type of trading. Okay, and like I said, there's nothing that we could do about it. Just we're watching it. Okay, so we still have the overall trade set up on US oil. Whether it follows through, we'll watch and see. Okay. Okay, so for gold, remember this. Remember we talked about almost getting to that clear area right there? They tried to make it down, and then they pumped right back up and held it above that 1865. Look for this wick to get filled. Okay, this is a wick fill that potentially could happen all the way back down to 1862. If it doesn't, guys, they're going to hold this area right around that 1865 mark. You can see they've held it now twice. Okay, twice above. Maybe finally now getting that push down. Okay, so let's check with GU again. So it might not be ranging. That's the thing, guys. Mondays are a bit slower for some reason, and that news, it didn't really have much impact. You know what I mean? We can even see what it did. Let's check it out. Okay, so it's positive. All right, so we haven't even actually looked at the DXY yet. We haven't even looked at the DXY yet. Look at this. Right around the 200, guys. This is why we're getting this indecisive moves. Okay, right around the 200. Look, oh, good. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Since November 15th, since all today, look at this. In and out of the 200. This is why you're getting that overall selling momentum. Oof. Don't like this right now. Do not like this. We want to get away from here as much as possible. Okay. When you're around here, you're like I said, you're gonna have that push-pull movement. It's not gonna be nice moves. That's why GU is ranging. I can tell this right away now. That's why you're not getting any big breakouts. Okay. When it starts to break these candles right here and it launches, that's when you're gonna start to see maybe some nice fireworks. Okay. GU. There's gold starting to hold. Okay. Remember that 1865 mark. Still putting it around there. Still putting it around there. And then we have US oil. Okay, getting resisted at that 200 before making its next move. Okay, so guys, I'm going to just leave it probably on GBP/USD. Okay, I'm going to take a 2-second break here because when I come back, we're going to watch either US 30 or NASDAQ. Okay, guys, if you want me to chart either of these, okay, just show the likes and stuff like that. Show the love, help gets the algorithm going. And there's about 725 people here, whatever it is. Okay, give me 2 seconds, guys. I will be right back, and then we're going to either do US 30 leading into market open or NASDAQ. It's 8:48, so we'll do a nice top-down analysis beforehand, okay, and then we'll have a nice little leisurely movement based on that. All right. So give me 2 seconds, guys. I will be right back. Don't stress about anything. We will watch. Probably one of the two will take a poll, and we'll go from there. Okay. So guys, give me 1 second. I will be right back, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so let me unmic this, put our camera back on. There we go. So you can see, look at GU guys. Remember we talked about this range? What I'm seeing now guys, cut the L, okay? That's only 5 pips, trust me when I say it's not that much, okay? GU can still go bearish. That's only about 5 pips, okay? Look for this double top guys, double top formation here. This is the neckline break, okay? This is the neckline break. All right, look at that volume based candle coming out of here. We got down here, didn't hold, okay? Didn't hold. Now you can see it's a trap, guys. It's a trap and gap. If you want to take that, go ahead. But looking at the neckline right here, if you want to stay away from GU because it's ranging, go ahead, okay? If you want to stay away from GU, let's go ahead. It's totally up to you, but if you want to look at maybe making a neckline break, you can watch it at 34350, okay? So there's not much happening on GU. Every time we're dipping out of here, we're not getting the break. So remember when I sent you that impulse candle blog, if you looked at it, this is exactly what we're doing here, okay? Exactly what we're doing, and it shows you key. It shows you right on there. That's why I wanted to send it to you so you guys can see kind of impulse candles kind of making some moves to the upside and then reversing back into consolidative structure. So that blog that I sent really applies to GU right now. So I highly recommend just reading it over, take a peek, and then we'll go from there, okay? But I'm going to leave GU right now alone for just a little bit. I don't like how they're kind of pushing and pulling it. GU is not the best to trade right now, okay? So let's check out now gold. Still at around that 1865, guys. They're drawn to that higher time frame support and resistance. This yellow line, 1865, okay? And then we'll check out our oil. You can see oil did not have any kind of entry, okay? It had a wick and then it pushed back down. We needed it to close above here. That was that top wick, didn't even come close, all right? So we'll look again now at this area right here. You can see gold having a nasty sell-off. This will be the nice little next big move, okay? So a lot of the time what you can look for on oil is if it breaks down here, okay? If it breaks down here, you can have a buy limit around roughly 79.6, okay? That if it gets here, and I'm looking at this structure right here on oil, okay? On oil. Very important, guys, very important. 2% is a stop loss, okay? If you have a $100 account, do your percentages based on that, okay? So let's watch and see what's going to happen on oil right now. And then we'll look at, let's check the legs here and stuff like that, guys. Okay, a little bit more and we'll start charting US 30. Zoom guys, check the group. Okay, so you can see it's not making it down there just yet, okay? They might find some consolidative structure right here, but if they're going to continue, guys, they're going to pump it right back down to this overall demand area, okay? So let's go. Guys, what do you guys want to trade? Do you guys want to trade US 30? Do you want to trade NASDAQ? What are your guys' thoughts here? Members, I'm going to put a poll in the group, okay? You let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, so you can see, guys, the oil is starting to go down. Okay, we're looking at getting in this demand area. All right, so let's watch. Okay, there's your gold. Still, it's starting to close below that 1865 mark. You can see it push through. Now price is starting to close below. Okay, but it's a lot of buying coming in. This wick right here, remember we talked about this previous wick? They're trying to fill that. All right, they're trying to fill that wick before making its next move. Members, we just sent you a trade idea in the group. Okay. Okay, so people like US 30. Okay. Let's just take a quick peek at GU. There's the double top, guys. Sorry, double bottom. Okay. You can see it bottomed out here. Now made a nice little breakout. This is the neckline right around here. That's why you're getting that overall push. Okay. So if you watched and you read that impulse candle breakout, this is a head fake action. Okay. They're head faking you out before making its overall bigger moves at around 850 leading into 9. Okay. So remember we had this overall draw in here before thinking that price may make it up here. It was a little bit too early. Okay. This was the overall area that we thought, but price made a push, got resisted. Okay. Now we're testing it again, coming out of sells. All right. Selling pressure, now leading into some buying. All right. So if you're in this, guys, if you're just watching, you can see clear as day, this is a double bottom. Okay. Bottom here, neckline, you got an overall push. All right. Okay, so guys, it's about 9 o'clock here. We're going to go over and we're going to do US 30, okay? Guys, I sent a US 30 trade idea out saying that I was selling. I'm currently in profit right now on US 30, okay? Because of the overall time, I'm going to secure some of this, all right? And then we'll make our overall next move. But US 30 caught the sell right at the top here, okay? This is where I told to mention the guys to sell. I was taking a nice little trade, and as you can tell, it started to run, all right? How far will it go? I just closed it position-wise simply because of the overall time, okay? 9 o'clock is the next hourly candle open, but also the 4-hour candle, okay? So for US 30, we're going to go over to the daily now. Reset it. Take a look at where we're charting and trading on US 30. Perfect. So clear as day. You can start to see that we're gathering some of these wicks right here. Okay. Bouncing off in terms of some daily demand. Oh, forgot to fill. Guys, if your commissions on commissions and and spreads are not good on indices, maybe just wait and see. I wouldn't trade it just yet. Fusion markets, guys, they have zero commissions. Okay, so it's only dealing with the spread, and the spread is not bad at all. It's a very good place to learn to trade. Very, very good broker. Okay, the only thing is they just don't allow everyone around the world. That's the only downfall of fusion markets. But if you're around and you're eligible for their opportunities, I would look at really using fusion markets. Okay. Okay, so we have a nice little bounce at 36055.53. This is US 30 on the daily, so I want to drop it now down to the 4-hour. Okay. Nice little zone right there. Perfect. And we have our resistance. I want to break down this candle looking for some next areas of SNR. SNR is support and resistance, and you can see right away that we're looking at resisting right at this current bearish candlestick. That's why you get the previous wick to the push to the upside, and now we're closing below it. Okay. Oil's down on the supply. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a second, guys. It's 9:02. Just let us get this finished, and then we'll go from there. Perfect. And we have US 30 rejection right there, and we have some support starting to form. Okay, so now let's go to 30-minute. Perfect. That's what I exactly wanted to find. And we'll switch over to baby blue now. Okay. Okay, we'll go check out oil in 1 second, guys. Absolutely, we'll check it out. Okay, so now we have 15 minutes. Starting to form. I want to tighten this up a bit. Get the wicks. And then I would love to see the bottom of this closed candle right there, which is perfect for higher time. And now we're going to go to the 10-minute. Okay, so guys, so this is US 30 now on the 10-minute. We have a nice high in a range we're starting to form in right now. Okay, so 36264, sorry, and then 36228. That's where you're starting to get that nice little push, guys. Okay, so for the overall slice of the sell, we got the pullback. Okay, now what's continuing overall momentum is bullish. All right, so let's check it out on the 5-minute now. And then we have a overall downtrend starting to form, so we just need to watch this. Okay, and that's a flat top, so we'll just drag this right across. All right. Okay, guys, let's check out oil now. Okay, I'll come back to this in 2 seconds. I just want to see how the next little bit floats out on US 30. Okay, so very key area, guys, right now. Remember, it dipped now, touched that 79.6. Okay, it just tapped up automatically. So if you guys are in that, if you're waiting, no worries, but just watch and see what's going to happen. Is this going to be a buy limit starting to push, or is this going to actually be maybe a reversal starting to go right through? That's the key thing. Okay, have your stop loss nice and tight. It is getting rejected, but now it's coming into that nice little area where we have some buyers starting to accumulate. Okay. And we're going to flip over and also watch gold. So I'm just going to start flipping this right now. Okay, that's going to hit it in like 2 seconds. Okay, we talk about limits right here. Okay, 79.6. Remember, we touch upon this, any kind of opportunity. Okay, so you guys want to check out gold? Okay, gold is slowly, guys, there's not much movement on gold. Gold is slowly just filling this wick right here. Okay, that's all it's doing. Massive wick fill. Okay, it's going to come back down to 1862.3. Okay, before making its next move. Hopefully, it's going to come right all the way down to this previous structure right here. All right. Then we'll make a continuational justification movement, or we're going to actually have a reversal. Okay, so the reversal is breaking through and anywhere below here. Okay, anywhere below here. But you have to watch price. That is the most important thing that people get confused about. They're not watching price. They're just entering in blindly, waiting for the overall moves to happen. So there you go, guys. There's that previous wick. It's almost filled this wick. Almost filled this wick. So it's made a full 100% retracement here. Okay, full 100% retracement, looking for a hold or a continuational breakthrough. All right, so we now need to gather all our price areas and have them move to the overside. Okay, so it's 907, currently 907. Let's check out GBPUSD. We haven't got any alert just yet. Look at this, guys. Remember we talked about this? There's your head fakes. This is why we were kind of mentioning stay away from GU. Read that blog. It's perfect for what this is showing here. Okay, this is a good learning opportunities for GU. Okay, whether you're taking this or not, this is a triple top right here. One top, two top, three top. Okay, making its overall continuational movement. The trade actually run about 5 pips from overall break. 7, 5 minus your commission. A lot of people are saying they have 2, 3 spread, plus commission. So you're maybe getting that 5. All right, 5 pips. Is it worth it? You got to justify it based on your account. But that's scalping, guys. That is what scalping is. A lot of times you might not get those 10, 15 pip runners. Okay, you might have to work with 5 pips. That's why being greedy is not necessarily the most important thing for you. You want to focus on proper risk management. Okay, and if it starts to reverse, and something like this, like if you're still perfectly and you didn't take up here and then you started to get maybe 1 pip, you can notice that on previous structure that as soon as it gets in this area, it does continue to reverse. So that's why just noticing patterns, noticing continuations is very important when you're looking at pairs especially. Okay, so guys, for in the group, give me a second here. If you guys want to see the blog, show it to you. Right here. Impulse candles, what are they? Okay, there's GU pumping into the overall 34283 area. It's already been set, guys. Let's see if it's going to have a continuation now. Gold is falling, people are saying. Okay, I'm done with GU for now. Okay, honestly, I'm done. All right, I'm still waiting on GU. I have a small little buy. Okay, very small, waiting to see if it's going to pump. If it doesn't, guys, I'll just exit it. Okay, that's the only way I'm going to use with GU. Okay, so remember we talked about filling these wicks. So it just filled that wick right there, guys. Remember we talked about this one? So as soon as you see these long wicks, okay, you look for price to start to fall and fill these types of wicks right here. Okay, so we have an 1861.2. If it breaks here, guys, this overall 200, all right, it's got to hold. Remember we had this overall area over here. So we've had so much movement since the original opportunity for selling pressure, and nothing has changed. Okay, it needs to break, it needs to retest, okay, before having its overall continuational movement. If it does get in here and it starts to hold, just follow this same pathway as it once did. Okay, follow the same pathway, but it's looking pretty bearish here, guys. It's a lot of selling opportunities. This was the overall move, bearish engulfing candlestick for your overall continuation. But remember we talked about that 200. Anywhere around that 200 exponential moving average, you're going to have a lot of trouble basically pushing and pulling. All right, so it's 9/11. Okay, we have US 30 charted. See, okay, so we're waiting now. This is a flat top bottom downtrend. Okay, price is trying to break up here. This is the higher time frame now resistance. It was acting as support, breaking through. Price is trying to now break to the upside. You can see with a 5-minute downtrend how important this really is. Okay, I was in on this sell. I alerted it to the Zoom group, guys. Okay, and I got out roughly down here for maybe about 10 pips. Okay, so if you guys want to see that, I'll take a picture of it and send it to you. Just give me 1 second. I think this is the only call that we've traded GU that hasn't been nice little moves. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay. Alrighty, guys, so let's check out now. There's US 30 looking to sell off. Okay, approaching 915. Look at gold. See the wicks out of here, guys? It's following this structure right here. No one should be in sells. Okay, no one should be in sells. Check it out. Look, anywhere it comes into this pressure, here it broke out. Here it broke out. It's tapping here now, and you can see it's starting to go bullish. The only areas, guys, that I'm looking for anything to break is when it starts to cross above. We haven't kept put it on here. It needs to cross above this 9 moving average. Okay, so price needs to get back up, start testing here, and it's got to start testing 1865 before any kind of movement. You can see because it broke down, it had consolidative structure before trying to break to the upside, and this is the only area right here that I'm looking for any kind of buying opportunity for the continuation on gold. All right. And if you want to see what I mean, right here, okay? It's going to get resisted at that supply, and now we're going to see if it's going to walk back up and possibly test these overall start of the bearish candlesticks, okay? And that is 1865. Remember this, 1865, key number, guys, very key number here. I'm not drawing fibs on here right now. I'm not doing anything like that live. We're showing you price action. You can add Fibonacci's if you want. You can add a lot of different things, guys. You can add a lot of different things, okay? But memorizing, watching price is very important as well. It's probably the most important part. All right. So we have 1865. That's the area where I'm looking for anything continuing. All right. If not, it's going to hold below that 9 and then start to break that 200 and continue bearish. Okay. Okay, so we'll focus on US. Okay, guys, for all the members, okay, I have the screenshot. Show you where you got in, guys. So we do send private stuff here, okay? All right. So I entered in right here, guys. You see how it pushed? Okay, this is where I sent to the group, and I'm going to send you this right now to the free Telegram. All right, so you understand. And that trade, if we're looking at in terms of overall entry, looking at maybe almost 20 pips. All right. So now look for it to retrace. It's going to come right back down here. This is the overall bullish engulfing candlestick that started this overall. Okay, momentum. So if price is still going to hold below, okay, that this area is 362230, 3228. Okay, you're going to look for it to come back down here before making its next move. Okay, then it's going to be around 820. Okay, around 920, about 925. Okay. Okay, so you can see now how it's trying to dip, but they're pushing it back up. Okay, they're pushing it back up. So I'm going to just probably wait for US 30, you know what I mean? Not liking the overall momentum. You can see that we're right at the 50 mark, okay? Right at the 50 mark, not looking to make its overall next move, okay? It's very similar when you put it around the 200, okay? They're going to have a dance before the overall romance, I guess you could say, okay? Guys, the free telegram is posted at the top of the chat. Okay, so let's check out GU now. Okay, this is why I'm saying we're looking away from GU for now, having push-pull movements. Look at this. Pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling. All right. So if you're not in GU, guys, I would just walk away from it like I mentioned before. I just wanted to show you, okay? So let's check out gold now. All right. So guys, out of everything here, what is the only thing that has not been filled? Okay. What is the only thing that has not been filled? All right. I'm not too sure if you guys understand that, but all these bottom wicks, except for these two, have been filled. All right. If gold goes bullish, all right, you have to understand that it loves to fill wicks. There's not much in terms of bearish down there. We all have solid candlesticks. The only wick that needs to be filled is this one up here. Okay. Only one that needs to be filled is that one up here. So that's why I'm looking at the opportunities around 1865 for the buy. All right. If you need me to put it on here to show you, I will do so, but you need to understand your risk. Your risk is your job. That is your opportunities. That is your job. All right. We're looking at 1865 for any kind of bullish movement, and the target would be maybe 1870, at least 1869 before making its overall next move. Okay. So 1865. This is 1866.5.7 for almost 15 pips. Okay. So let's watch. Let's watch and see. You can see it's ranging, guys. It's pushing, pulling. We'll see if we're going to get a push now before making its overall move. So remember, the flip, you're looking at maybe about 15, 16 pips depending on your spread and commission, okay? It's starting to break above that 9 EMA, but we're going to see about the volume now. We got to see about the volume, all right? Guys, it's also a little early to enter. Okay, we're approaching 920 now, so we have our gold, both plates, okay, 1861 to break. It can go 1859. That's it, 61 to 59, that's about a 10 pip move, okay? And then we have our breakouts for the overall continuational move, which is bullish, all right? Okay, so you can see it's starting to get a little bit of move. If you're waiting some buy now, guys, if you're entering in buys, you guys are not understanding the time, okay? Like the time is 9:21. You're having a potentially very volatile move coming at 9:30, okay? So remember, in this time, okay, in about 9 minutes, do we think that gold can start to make a move all the way up here? It's going to have a lot of volume push, all right? You can see it's now getting rejected at 1865, trying to push up. Look at this. You can see it clear as day, clear as day. So my suggestion is, even if it does push, even if this does push and you miss it, don't worry about it, okay? It'll present itself with many opportunities every single day. If you missed today based on risk management factors, be proud of that. If you missed it because you jumped the gun and you held through one of the most volatile times, you're on a channel that helps you prevent that. Okay? It helps you prevent that. So let's check out that oil. Okay, remember we talked about this? I don't know if you guys understand buy limits, sell limits, pending orders, but as soon as it tapped there, 79.90.6, it's starting to go a little bit bullish here. Okay, you can see clear as day. As soon as it taps, going bullish. Have your stop loss, guys. If you don't know your stop loss, this would be your stop loss down here. Okay, that could be your stop loss down there. It's the bottom. If it breaks there, you know what I mean, it can start to fall. If not, you risk management this out on your own. I don't know what you're trading, guys. I have no idea. You could be trading $1 million account. You know what I mean? You could have just cashed in your Lambo and wanted to go all YOLO on oil. You know what I mean? So just remember that this is a pending order. All right. So if you guys are not familiar with pending orders, I actually have one on. I'm sure you are, but like on the Sniper Instagram, we put a pending order cheat sheet. Okay. So that will help you. If you don't, just look it up. Okay, members, it's in the back end of the tutorials. Okay, so if you didn't take this trade and you're still watching, it's okay. But it's good to just see the pending orders and how they can work out. Buy stops, sell stops, different things like this. You know what I mean? So we'll watch. We'll watch here. And the reason why I like oil, it does follow good technicals from when we were trading it last week, and that's why I kind of put that limit on there. So let's just wait and see. We're gonna flip over, and we're going to watch US 30 now. Okay, there's about 6 minutes left here. All right, I just want to make sure that we're all set and ready. Okay. Okay, 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys, I didn't know there was. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Ooh, what's going on? I was just answering some questions on Zoom, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so check it out. US 30 here, okay? I will be trading US 30 market open. You guys make sure you understand the proper risk management that comes along with this, okay? So for real, I'm just going to remove this EMA for now. Blank chart, okay, just using solid price. I want to flip over and check gold for one more time. Okay, you can see it's not getting it's not getting the push for 1865. It's actually getting some resistance here. Okay, so push, rejected, and now we're starting to fall yet again. Okay, short-term pullback, waiting for the next move. But it can hold here and it can retrace and test this again. Gold is, like I said, it has a mind of its own. So we just have to watch, make sure that we're not over leveraging gold. That is the most important part of this whole thing here. Okay. Over leveraging is where you get caught, especially leading into market open. Okay, so now we're just going to check out NASDAQ really quickly. Check out NASDAQ. So look at where we are in NAS. Haven't drawn anything here, haven't even charted it. Okay, but I know that when we come to this area right here, it's going to be key. Okay, okay, let's check out now US 30. Okay, just wanted to see overall structure of NASDAQ, and now we're back on our US. Okay, so I want to check out US 30 on the 15-minute here. Let's check the overall higher time frame. Where are we? That's what we need to watch. Where are we on US 30? There's overall supply and daily. Okay, let's check out our RSI now. Heavily, not heavily, but we're overbought. Okay, on the 15-minute. That's why you can see they're getting that short-term pullback here, just overbought territory. Price can still lunge to the upside. Okay, it's bouncing out of demand in this demand area. So now we're going to see if it's going to do a short-term pullback or if price is going to continue and to walk up to overall supply. Okay. So let's watch. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. I'm going to erase this and we'll go 928. So let's set up the rules here, okay? Okay, if you're new, don't trade the first 15 minutes, okay? Okay, I'll check that out. Okay, so if you're new, guys, don't worry about trading. Okay, watch. Just sit back and watch. Do not over leverage. Okay, use proper risk management when trading. All right, we have 1 minute left here, 50 seconds. I just want to check out oil. Okay, so oil dumped, guys. Look at this. It made a nice little pump. Okay, had about maybe 5-6 pips, and then it tanked through. Okay, so if that hits there, guys, that would have hit your stop. Nice little pullback trade. Okay, overall trend is bearish. All right, so you're looking at pending order, taking profit as soon as it hits up there, and then it has overall continuational movement, which is bearish from that 200. All right, so let's just wait and see now. Watch US 30, and we'll focus on US oil right after. Okay, so here's your indecision right now on US 30 on the 5-minute. Okay. Here it goes, guys. Let it do its thing. Oh, sorry, guys. Wrong one. A little lower. Okay, guys. That would have been the area right there. But we can wait 15 minutes. We'll catch the overall drawback, okay? Guys, this is why when you're trading multiple charts, it's really hard, guys. Okay. Watch US 30, NASDAQ. Members, okay? Guys, right off the bat. Okay, just watch. Okay, so 3 minutes left here. You can see the erratic behavior. All right. Wait 15 minutes, guys. No worries. Don't worry. We're not going to go anywhere. There's not too much crazy activity. You can see that they're dipping here. They're coming to the exact same place where they once was, similar to that US oil pending trade. Okay, it dipped up, it ran. Okay, maybe 5. This was a lot more actually in terms of the wick up to where it is now. You're looking at maybe 20 pips. Okay, just because of the dip area and similar structure, that's all it is. But if you didn't and you're still waiting and watching on this, okay, just keep in mind that price will maybe make some indecisive moves. It's going to push, it's going to pull. There's a lot of money being pumped into the market right now. Okay, that's what you need to remember. This is economic news. Okay, this is
stock exchange open, so there's a lot of volume being pumped in there. People are trading before market entry, sorry, before market open. They're trading from yesterday. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that come into factor when this. So if you're not a market open trader and you don't understand this, that's okay. Don't worry about this. If you guys missed it, we'll wait for 15 minutes. I want to see some volume. I want to see if they're going to push or pull it. Okay, that's what I really want to see. If they don't, then like I said, we'll just maybe find something else to trade and we'll go from there. But take a look at gold. Okay, you can see gold is heavily selling off. Huge bearish candle there, rejection at that 1865. Okay, that's what I'm looking for, 1865 for the break. If not, then we have our sell opportunities down here, roughly at around 1861 area for making its overall next move. Okay, let's check out GBP/USD quickly as well. There you go, guys. Remember, clear as day, I told you, not a good thing to trade. You had to be in and out fast on GU, and your max pippage would maybe about 5 to 7 minus your spreading commission. Okay, max 5 to 7. All right, let's check out NASDAQ. Okay, nothing yet. Okay, and then we're going to go check out our US oil. Okay, so oil is continuing bearish, guys. Okay, oil is continuing bearish. So that's what I mean when you're having your pending orders. Okay, my computer's a little slow right now, guys. I think I have like 4 or 5 windows open, that's why. So when you're looking at your pending orders here, okay, boom, you can see it hit overall TP. Okay, you're looking at maybe however many pips, you can count that out as. Check it out, okay? As soon as it hit there, you can see that's your pullback, all right? It did not break above, and it's having the continuation sell even below this overall demand, okay? So it's selling off continuously from here. We caught the pullback. If you got it, and then you're making your next move, and if you didn't take the profits, guys, it would have hit your stop loss right at the bottom here, okay? So US oil is dumping, guys, hard right now. Okay, there's gold again. And then we're going to be looking for, like I said, our US 30 and NASDAQ plays. I know I'm flipping away from these guys just right now because I can already tell that with US 30, there's not much crazy volume. Like, look at that candle. Usually we get about, I don't know, 50, 60 pip moves. This is not that good. It's not that much of a nice movement candle here. We're looking for the overall maybe extension play where it drops and then it pops, or if it pops and then it drops. Okay, that's pretty much what we're looking for in terms of this play right now. Okay. Okay, 3 minutes, still pushing down. They're still holding that overall downtrend there. You can see it. Okay, and even in terms of the market open, they're still holding it. We just have to extend it. All right, they're looking probably to push it down to the low at 36,192. Okay. US 30 is not looking good right now. Okay, not much movement. Not much movement here. Check out NAS. Okay, so look for NASDAQ to possibly fill this big wick right here. Okay, you can see they're trying to push it, pushing it up. Okay, pushing it up. Have not broke below there yet. Okay, guys, remember this is still standing. Okay, if you didn't get triggered out on it because you're spread, okay, you're still good to go. All right, you know what the level is. Work with it, okay? Okay, I'm going to right now stick with US 30. All right, I'm going to stick with gold, and I'm going to watch NASDAQ. Okay, I'm going to get rid of GU. GU is not having the movements that we like. Okay, so we can watch and wait for those at the end. Okay, but in terms of all the other movements, let's watch US 30. Let's watch NASDAQ. Let's check it out. Okay. Okay, I think gold is continuing to sell, so let's check out gold. Okay, there's your continuation gold sell. Right at that point, guys, right at that point, at 1861. Okay, look at that, guys. So it's funny, eh? We have the key points. 1865, rejection. 1861, they don't want to break it. And you want to know why? Right around that 200 mark. Remember, anytime it comes in here, guys, consolidative structure, looking for the overall pushes. It needs a lot of volume to break through here, guys. A lot of volume, a lot of volume, all right? Will it do it? Yeah, it can do it, absolutely. Gold can sell off, but it needs to have the push. It's only 939, all right? 940, 945 we'll watch, but you're looking at maybe gold continuation at 10:30, 11. If you guys know how gold trades, 10:30, 11 o'clock will have really good impact on the overall moves of gold, okay? Okay, so we'll leave it as kind of dancing around. Whoop, not yet, it's starting to. Okay, here's your retest. Okay, it broke through the 200. It's retesting now. You can see it. You might not be able to see it just because it's boxed, so I'll move it over. Okay, you can see it broke through. Now it's retesting that 200. Is it going to hold, or is it going to actually consolidate around here before making its next move? Okay. So let's check out US 30. Okay, so US 30 is still making a little consolidation. It's kind of it's pulling and pushing and pulling. It's very indecisive right now. Okay, you can see where it is around the RSI. Okay, don't really use this for majority entries or exits, but you can see it's starting to break below the 50, having its overall continuation. So if it breaks here, guys, it's going to be in a sell. I was in from up here. I closed it early just because I don't hold through market open, but if you did hold, you're looking good. Okay, let's watch US 30. So this is still only 940. Okay, I'm waiting until 945, 950 to see if we're going to get an overextended move. Okay, so an overextended move, would it be dropping below here, heavily extended from a moving average, which I'll throw on right now to show you guys. A lot of people have been asking about that. Okay, and then you can wait for the overall directional movement and maybe catch the pullback. Okay. Okay, there's US 30 guys selling off. Okay. Under 3 minutes. Under 3 minutes now. Okay. So let's check out our nasty NASDAQ. Nasty Nas still trying, guys. Still trying. Okay. 942. have our US 30 here, okay? Overall target in US 30, guys, if you're in these cells, okay? If you're in these cells, overall target is down here. It's getting held up at this area. You can start to see it made a dip and then had a nice little push, okay? Guys, if you can't join the group with us, depending on how you would like to trade or join the group,